Hi, Gemini. This is your reading for the time period of September 1st to October 31st, 2021. These are sun sign readings only that are bi-monthly. Okay, so most likely I will be doing the same thing for November and December to close the year out. Okay, so if you have any information about these readings, you know where to find me. My Instagram is AmaniIfe777. Okay? Alright, so let's see what information we can gather for you for this time period, Gemini. Bi-monthly, remember bi-monthly sun sign energy. Okay? Something is a smart move. I always get that. Something that you're doing is a smart move. The spirit likes saying that for the sign sometimes, I guess. Alright, Gemini, so the card you have underneath is the Magician, or the Mage, I should say. You could be mystically inclined. That could be a possibility, or you at least dabble in something mystically here and there to benefit your finances, and however that looks for you. That could be throwing coins in a fountain, positive affirmations for yourself, writing things down, etc. This depends on what's going on. If it's not anything like that, then the Mage with you here, you have all the elements. You have all the elements, you know how to use all the elements, okay? But I also get this idea of some type of mistake. I don't know if this is pertaining to business, or I get a friendship. It may have something to do with a friendship, or something that's interesting that's going on with a friendship that you have. So it's a friendship, or it's like I get locked in business. So you may be locked into your business, or it's a friend that you intentionally brought into your, I get it, something about introducing some type of philosophy to. So that's either a mistake or you did it intentionally and it's okay. So that could go both ways. You introduce some type of philosophy to a group of people or to a friend. I get misused. You introduced it to a friend and they may have misused it, or I don't know if somebody introduced some type of philosophy to you and you could have misused it. A friend could have done that with you, so it just depends on the energy that's coming through. But something is either a mistake with that, and you could be trying to undo it, just depends on what's going on. But yet fame. So when I said that, it has something to do with your fame. Like your fame. So I'll give you a really interesting example. If I'm going to stick with the philosophy, if you have this philosophy, I guess something you do privately, you have some type of really interesting philosophy attached to something that you do privately, or a friend does. But what's going on with it is that if it's yours, you using it and you're becoming successful off of it, that's one thing. I'm being drawn to Aries as I'm talking about it. So an Aries may have something to do with that. But it's like you could have shared that philosophy with other people, and those other people, as a friend, as other people, they could have misused it. A friend misused it. Or someone's going on with a friend, I uses it better. Someone's going on with a friend, they may use it better. Or a coworker uses it better. There are other people that you introduce something to, they use it better than you use it better than them. So it just depends on what's going on. But it has something to do with a philosophy that you created, or that I get something about misinterpreting. It could be a philosophy that you misinterpreted for yourself, or someone else external misinterpreted. It just depends on what's going on. It just depends on the energy that's coming through. Or it has something to do with interpreting some type of philosophy that you created or you found, and you're interpreting it over in your own way, or something like that, which is really interesting. Or someone else does that. But you're either becoming, if it's somebody else's philosophy that they found or they created, you could be taking it and becoming successful off of it, or you have it, or you created it, or you found it and you're interpreting it your own way, you're sharing it with other people. That person is becoming successful off of it. Vice versa, you are, they are, or someone isn't and you are, they are, and you're not. It just depends on the energy that's coming through. The Six of Wands energy is here. The Six of Victory. I was getting this idea of like an Aries element, could also be Leo and Sag elements there, but it used to work with them. You may have used to work with the fire sign energies, but I also get this idea if they took a payment, either you took a payment from them or they took a payment from you. Like they took some type of payment from you, or you can actually promise them this payment, vice versa. It just depends on what's going on. The spirits also tell me that they don't have you on, they either do or they don't have you on their taxes anymore. So they're either adding you to their taxes. You're adding them. It's a six, so you're adding them to their taxes. They're adding you to their taxes, or you are adding them to your taxes. It just depends on what's going on. And so I got a bonus. Somebody is going to receive some type of tax bonus from having you added, or you are going to receive that by having somebody added to yours. It just depends on what is going on there with the fire sign energy. So that could be something that's going on between you and a friend. Aries could be a friend or a coworker, family member. And then something's also going on there with a Leo and Sag elements as well. But I took payment. So when I hit Leo and Sag, the two of them specifically, whichever fire sign, they could have taken a payment from you through taxes. They took a payment from you through taxes. Or something's going on with an Aries specifically. It has you on theirs. They have you on their taxes. They have you on something that they do financially. So it just depends on what's going on. Or whatever fire sign energy does. The devil energy is here, the sign of Capricorn. Alright, I get in love. So you may love a Capricorn. If it's not only Capricorn, it's materialism. I also get toxic. It's materialism because something may be toxic about someone. I get a procedure. Something is toxic about a procedure that you're going through with the fire sign energies. Or it has something maybe toxic about what the fire sign energies need, pertaining to a Capricorn, pertaining to something that you need. I also get take me off. So I said pertaining to something that you need. You're saying take me off. Take me off. Take me off of the taxes. I get beneficiary list. Take me off of the beneficiary list. Put me on. It's a 6. Put me on. I mean, if you're asking someone to take you off of some type of interesting beneficiary list, is for certain you're going to experience that. You'll be taken off if you're asking for that to happen. But if you're asking someone to put you on, that's also a 6. So it works out in your favor whether you want to be on or off a beneficiary list. Or if someone's going on with the fire sign and they're asking the same question, they're asking you the same question: put me on or take me off of the beneficiary list. Put me on, take me off of the taxes. Take me off, put me on. It's going to work either way, whichever one you're asking for. Or something is going on here with their stuff. Something is going on with the Capricorn energies things, whether that's related to a philosophy from the beginning, some type of philosophy, or something is going on with like business that they run, or a business they want to start, or a business you want to help them with. Or something is going on with them being taken on or off of a beneficiary list, them being taken off of taxes, them being put on taxes. So it's materialism energy because it's materialism energy because you may have made a lot of money with their information. You could have made a lot of money with a Capricorn energy's information, or you made a lot of money with the fire sign energy's information, or vice versa. Somebody made a lot of money off of the other. You made a lot of money off of them. They made a lot of money off of you. You made a lot of money off of the fire sign. The fire sign energies make a lot of money off of them. or their information or their documentation, something like that. You may need to help the Capricorn, or you are being helped. You get to their things. You're being helped to a Capricorn energy's things by fire sign. Fire sign energies themselves are helping you to their own things. You're helping the fire sign energy to your things. Materialism, right? So it's tax related, is being put on or taken off of somebody's taxes, and then also this idea of being put on and taken off of beneficiary list. So that may be something that a Capricorn energy, I get from years, like years ago, or I get something about childhood. They could have experienced that in childhood. You could have experienced something like that in childhood with your parents. I had a coworker, like childhood, not childhood, you could experience that. You experience something like that with co-workers, somebody putting you on their taxes or their benefits, or taking a portion of the benefits. That something like that may happen to the Capricorn. But the spirit is implying that if you do want to be taken off of that the fire sign energy started you up with, it's in regards to the Capricorn, but information funds. So when I said that, their information funds whatever it is you're doing with the fire sign energy. It funds it. It feeds it. It feeds it. Okay? Or something that you do with the fire sign energies, it feeds them. It may feed them. It just depends on what's going on. The Queen of Swords energy, the painter, is here. So the painter, this could be you showing up here as a Gemini female. It could also be Libra and Aquarian energies that are females. So this could be you. Like I said, you could be showing up here, whether you're a man or a woman. You could be showing up like a Queen of Swords, or this is an external Queen of Swords energy. I get that talks to. The Queen of Swords energy in the present talks to a Capricorn. This is Capricorn Sun because it's, major arcana. It's a Sun sign Capricorn. That you talk to is a Sun sign Capricorn that a Queen of Swords energy talks to. But I get to obtain. So they talk to them to obtain information from them, or they talk to them to obtain information about you. But I get tax documents. So as I'm saying it has to do with Queen of Swords energy, external tax documents, your tax documents, Capricorn tax documents. Fire sign, I get sent out. Fire sign energies could have sent off some type of tax document for evaluating. Or they sent the Queen of Swords energy to you to obtain that information pertaining to identification. So the fire sign energy sent Queen of Swords energy to you for obtaining something about your identification, or they're sending you out to obtain that about the Capricorn. They could have sent the Capricorn energy to obtain that from you, or an external Queen of Swords, or they sent the Queen of Swords energy to obtain that from the Capricorn energy that's there. Right? It has something to do with obtaining some type of documentation to benefit external Queen of Swords, benefit Capricorn, benefit you, or the fire signs. Then, if it's the Capricorn, I feel like what's going on with them, whatever kind of information that the fire sign energies need from them is, I also get a house. It has something to do with a house. It has something to do with the fire sign energies home. It has something to do with the Queen of Swords energy home, or your home. Something that the Capricorn energy has going on, or it's a document that they need to sign in order for these elements to, pay mortgage. There's a document that a Capricorn energy needs to sign in order for a Queen of Swords, a fire sign energy, to pay their mortgage, or in order for you to pay your mortgage, right? Or the fire sign energies need your signature, or Queen of Swords energy signature, to put on a document in order to pay off. I also get pay off a loan. They need to pay off a loan. You need to pay off a loan. She needs to pay off a loan. Someone needs to pay off a loan, but they're doing it with somebody else. Either they don't know. They're doing it with the signature of a person that they don't know. Are you doing something with using the signature of a person that you don't know? The Aries does that, a Leo or Sag. They do that with someone, or they use the signature of an individual that they don't know well. Or you use the signature, or you're being asked to use the signature of an individual that you don't know well. Or you know them well, you just don't see them or talk to them, But it's because of that. You know them well. You don't see them or talk to them really because of that exact reason. You use their signature, or you were given money that belongs to them, or you were given a tax document that was once theirs or they didn't use. But I get this idea of leaving somewhere abruptly. So Queen of Swords energy could have left somewhere abruptly, or you left somewhere abruptly, or the Capricorn energy could have left somewhere abruptly. And the Capricorn could have left somewhere abruptly, and they left somewhere, and something that they left behind you now have, like some type of document, or some type of document that a job, however, whatever you want to consider leaving somewhere abruptly. Like leaving somewhere abruptly could be leaving a job abruptly, but somebody's leaving behind really important, like documentation. Documentation, like their information, like a notebook, documentation like a notebook that has ideas in it, documentation like birth certificate information, tax information. But a job gives, well, when I say tax information, a job gave it to you, or a job is in the process of giving it to you. That was the Capricorns or the fire signs, or somebody's willingly doing that with their own stuff through a job that you're in. But the reason why you are able to obtain this information or even use it for yourself is because somebody abruptly left somewhere, and they left that information behind, or you may be thinking that someone would care about that information. So someone is like, we're not going to let it go to waste. I'm going to give it to you since you're present, since you're still here. I'm going to give it to you instead to use. Right? I get this idea of a bonus. It does have something to do with a bonus, like somebody's bonus, or if somebody didn't leave somewhere abruptly, they would have received a bonus for just being, or just working, or being involved in the organization or the job. But they left, and you inquired about. They left, and you inquired about it. You inquired about it. Or if you didn't inquire about it, I get favorite. If you didn't necessarily inquire about it, someone may have been, someone favorited you in the workplace, and they gave it to you that belonged to someone that abruptly left a situation. So if it's not the Capricorn energy that you're experiencing that with, then it's an external Queen of Swords that could have left an environment, and it uses hers. You may use her, something that she had, and she could have left somewhere. If this isn't only you, this is an external Queen of Swords energy that left an environment, but they left something really vital behind, like a financial reward that a job or a workplace or a business deal would have given her. And someone is like, you can have it. Or someone, you know what I mean? You can have it was hers, you can have it was theirs. Or you are telling the fire sign energy, I don't want. You're telling the fire sign energies, I don't want it. You'll be telling someone, I don't want it. Or you were on something before for a while, and you're telling someone you want to come off, or they're saying that to them. It has a lot to do with remorse. It does have to do with remorse. Like someone may be remorseful, you or them or whoever. The future has the Justice card, sign of Libra. Libra female, Libra male. And then you have ruin. The Ten of Swords energy is in the instincts. Ten of Swords, I get regret. Ten of Swords would be regret that you have pertaining to your involvement with an external Queen of Swords energy or a Capricorn, fire sign. But what they keep asking, so when I hit the fire sign, the Ten of Swords has to do with what the fire sign energies keep asking you, or what they keep asking for, or who they keep asking for. Like, Ten of Swords doesn't only have to be something that's crazy and extreme. I keep getting this idea of favorite. You could be a favorite to somebody here. Queen of Swords could be a favorite. Capricorn could be a favorite. I get subtly, like somebody is somebody's favorite, but it's subtle that they are. So a Capricorn may be a favorite to someone, or they're favorited. They are placed on a subconscious pedestal in a work. They were placed on a subconscious pedestal in a workplace. So that's something that you experience, Queen of Swords experience, or Capricorn, or someone's gone. The fire sign energies, I feel like I run things. The fire signs run things. So they're the ones that are subconsciously evaluating people in a space. They're evaluating Capricorn and you, an external Queen of Swords, evaluating people in a workplace, in a business deal, in an organization. So whereas someone may have been telling you your skills are enough, they're looking at them, they're looking at the Capricorn. Or whereas somebody may have been telling the Capricorn their skills were enough, they may not really be. And they're looking at you. And they're looking at you. You know what I mean? It does have to do with pay. You know what I mean? It does have to do with pay. It has a lot to do with benefits and bonuses and things of that nature. It does have to do with that. So if this isn't only Capricorn, then it's materialism because of favoritism that you receive in the workplace. Benefits you receive that no one else does. Benefits that you receive from a workplace that no one else experiences. So either you are experiencing that and Queen of Swords and somebody else is not, or they're experiencing that, someone else around you is experiencing that and you're not. But you should speak up. So when I hit that note, you should speak up on that. You should speak up on that. You should ask someone about that. Ten of Swords and the instincts. Ten of Swords is what I just said just now also. You should speak up on that. Like, why is she asking me? So I'm looking at the Queen of Swords. Why is an external Queen of Swords energy asking you something? Why are they coming to you and asking you for this, that, and the third information? Why are they coming? It's the way someone is asking you. Ten of Swords is the way someone is asking you for something that is, I get weird. It may be strange to you. It may be strange. Or the Capricorn energy may have experienced that. You know? Or you did. You experienced that with a Capricorn, vice versa, or a fire sign. You experienced that with a Queen of Swords, vice versa. Somebody's asking someone else, where she went, where someone went. Someone is asking someone where somebody went. But someone is weird. Someone is weird. I ain't supposed to be somewhere. Something is strange because you're supposed to be somewhere. Capricorn is supposed to be somewhere, or the or the fire sign energy. Somebody's supposed to be somewhere, or you are. Somebody's supposed to be okay, I understand. The supposed to be somewhere. It has to do skill. It has to do with skill, like somebody's skill. So, for example, you're in a workplace, and something may not be refined about a skill that you have in the workplace. I get paid for it. So when I say that, you still get paid, but something may not be 100% about some type of skill that you have. But the Capricorn energy, they left, or someone just didn't work somewhere by choice, whatever it is, and someone's going on. Someone may be better than you, vice versa, in terms of some type of skill or work ethic, some type of work. But it's like you're somewhere and you're making more money wrongfully. Something may be wrong about it. Something is wrong moral-wise. Something is wrong about it. Moral-wise, something is wrong about it. So it could even be the position that you have in a job. It's the position someone has in a job. It's the fact that even just being in a workplace, having little or more skill than someone, and being paid for it, not being paid for it. It just depends on the energy that's coming through. And that's happening between you and the Capricorn. Somebody observed that. Somebody knows that. That's happening between you and the external Queen of Swords energy. Like somebody needs rightful place. Somebody needs to be in their rightful place in a workplace. Or somebody needs to be noticed for their skill. Something like that. Or you do. It just depends on what's going on. The 9 of Fortitude is here. The 9 of Wands. So the 9 of Wands is right next to, I get telling them to accept. The 9 of Wands is telling the fire sign energies, accept something. You're telling the Leo, the Sag, the Aries, her. You're telling the fire signs, accept her. Take her in. Hire her. Work with her. Accept her. Her can be the Queen of Swords external. Her can be Capricorn female or male. Accept them. Accept Queen of Swords. Accept you. You could be going to someone and telling them, accept me. Accept me. Do something with me. I have the skill. She has a skill. He has a skill. Ten of Swords and the instincts, right? But it won't hire. So as I'm talking about it, you're trying to vouch for someone is vouching for you. But somebody that you're dealing with, that they like you, you feel like somebody else should be in your place. You feel like someone else should be in your place. But you're like, Ten of Swords, somebody won't hire somebody. Somebody refuses to work with you. Somebody refusing to work with somebody else here, external. Right? I get this idea of racism, or it could be race, yeah, of course. It could be like psychosis, delusional behavior of racism and prejudice behavior, psychotic behavior of racism and stuff that somebody has going on, that they're not trying to do that with somebody. Whatever it is. What's changing is the Nine of Gain. Nine of Pentacles, not changing, sorry. In the spiritual self, it's the Nine of Pentacles in the spiritual self is next to the Capricorn. Right? Nine of Pentacles would be, I get financial, it is financial, but it's in your spiritual self, I get secure. You're financially secure. But you're financially, I get off of someone else. You're financially secure off of someone else. You're financially secure off of someone else. That's why I said, take me off the benefit list, take me off the beneficiary list, or put me on. You may not be financially, it just depends. You may not be financially stable to whatever extent you are or you are not. And you may just be still being invited to be put on some type of beneficiary list or bonus list or job favoritism pedestal, whatever it is. Someone may be still putting you there. You rightfully belong there or you don't. Somebody else external, they rightfully belong there or they don't. But I get this idea of where is the money going to? So Nine of Pentacles next to the Capricorn. The Capricorn energy may have some type of money that they were given. Right? But I get from your job. So the Capricorn energy may have been given some type of money from your job. So the Capricorn energy may have once been in your job, or they could have left your job. But then there's another situation if they left their job, somebody gave them back their money. Like if somebody abruptly left a job or whatever the reason, somebody gave them back their money. So there's money that was owed to them that was given. I'm being drawn to Aries. There's money that was being owed to them that the Aries deposited. Or they went through some type of system to get it. To not make something obvious. They went through some type of system to not make it obvious that they withdrew some type of money or they withdrew money to give back to somebody. So that could be something that if it's a job environment and somebody abruptly left for whatever the reason they abruptly left, or they just left, whatever it is that they did, what's happening is that they did have more money that was due to them, like a bonus or a reward of some kind, and somebody external has remorse for that. You do, external Queen of Swords or fire sign. So what they're doing is they're going into the system to have that money deposited to the Capricorn or you or whatever it is, and somebody wants to know, I keep getting this idea of a bonus. Someone wants to know where that bonus money went, or somebody wants to know where your bonus money went, or theirs. Somebody wants to know where that money went, right? Somebody wants to know where it went. Like, if it didn't go to the Capricorn, if it didn't go to you or Queen of Swords, if it didn't go to somebody here, where did it go? You're like, where did the money go? Like, you may want to know what somebody's spending their money on. You may want to know, somebody may want to know what you're spending somebody else's money on, or somebody wants to know what you're spending your money on, how you're spending your money. It's important, it's well earned or it's not well earned. But somebody knows you have a lot of money and they want to know how you're using the money. Somebody wants to know how they're using the money, how she's using the money. Whatever it is. Someone wants to know that. Someone wants to know, if it's not only Capricorn, then it's materialism. Someone wants to know how you're using your money. Or money that belonged to someone else. A bonus that a financial reward somebody else was due, you were given, and someone wants to know what you do with that money. Are you going to give it back to someone? Are you going to give it to someone else to send to that person that it rightfully belongs to? It just depends on what's going on. Or somebody could be doing that to you. Something may be rightfully yours, and someone is behind the scenes discussing with external Queen of Swords or Capricorn that it's yours, it's his, it's hers, meaning you. And someone's trying to send that to you, whatever it is. The Princess of Swords energy, the activist, there's a lot of air sign here. You got a Princess of Swords, that could be a child, somebody's child, or it's a younger person where you have the Queen of Swords, could be you, and an external Queen of Swords that's a female. And then you have a Princess of Swords energy, so air sign, that's a child or they're younger than you. Queen of Swords is in the same age group as you. Princess is younger than you. They're a child and they're just younger than you. And they're in the mentality with the Ten of Swords, right? But left money for, you left money for a Princess of Swords. Fire sign energies left money for a Princess of Swords, right? Somebody was left that. Somebody was left that money. A child was left that money. A younger air sign female was left that. Another air sign female that is younger than you was left that money. It could be a sibling, half sibling, step sibling, biological sibling. Or I had a friend, Princess of Swords that's younger than you, they're a friend. They were left money that, or a bonus that you got from a job. I had a portion of, they were given a portion of that. Like somebody divvied that up in a workplace or in a family environment. Somebody divvied it up. Fire signs are responsible for divvying it up. You know? Or that happened to the Capricorn. Something that they had was divvied up. You know? And you know that well. Or someone knows that happened to you. They know that happened to you very well. They know that. But somebody, Ten of Swords, somebody isn't really explaining that for some reason. But I also get can't. So someone either doesn't know how to explain it to you. You don't know how to explain it to someone. Or you can't explain it to someone for whatever reason. Like either you don't know how to, or you were told not to. They don't know how to, they were told not to, and that's the fire signs or an external Queen of Swords energy. Capricorn, whatever it is. What's changing is the Two of Change, right? You don't have to balance your money anymore. You don't have to really even keep an eye on it. They do. So someone does have to do this constantly that is around you. And it's Pentacles. It resides with the Capricorn. Could be other earth signs. The Capricorn sun is there, and it could be Virgos, could be present. You know, you're dealing with Virgos and Taurus elements as well too. But I get stolen from. So I talked about the other earth signs. They get stolen from. Money or ideas, whatever it is, or that happens to you. Whatever, and somebody makes money off of it. You know, you or them. Or somebody is in a workplace with little skill. Someone is in a workplace with very little skill in terms of doing something well, and they get paid a lot of money for it. And you on the outside, you're like, I think Joe should have that role. I don't think Sarah's doing a good job. I think Sarah should have that role. Joe is not doing a good job. For whatever reason. You know what I mean? Or there's somebody's voice. You could be Joe. Somebody's saying that about you. You could be Sarah. Someone's saying that about you. Or you're on the outside. You could be Joe and Sarah, and that's happening to Amy and Sam. This depends on what's going on. The resolution has the Five of Defeat. Five of Swords is going towards the Libra. Something may be going on with a Libra, male or female. You have Queen of Swords, could be male or female, like I said. And something's going on, but I had a joke. When I'm looking at the Libra, something is a joke to you, or the Libra is a jokester. It could be something that they said in regards to a friend, or I get someone that you follow. It could be something that they said in regards to someone that you follow, like on Instagram or Facebook. You know, whatever it is. Or something, if it's not only Libra, it's justice because of what is going on around you, and something is a joke. You may deem something to be a joke that is happening around you, or someone else does. but it's really not. I get factual. Something is factual, and that you may need to explain to the Libra. And it's pertaining to somebody's skill. It's pertaining to your skill. It's pertaining to the fire signs. It's pertaining to Capricorn. It's pertaining to Queen of Swords energy external, Princess of Swords external. Somebody may deem somebody's skill, again, not real. Somebody deems some type of skill that you have, or some skill that someone has external, they deem it to not be real for some reason. But it's real, it's factual. That's why you could have said something like that. Or you could have been making fun of something. Or somebody's doing that in regards to you. Somebody's doing that to you. Behind the scenes. Five of Swords in the resolution. You're doing that, it's the air sign element that's doing that. Or there's other people that are doing that to one person. So it just depends on what's going on, okay? So, and then there's beneficiary situations, and then take me off, put me on, justice, Five of Swords. Five of Swords you're embodying because of that. Or somebody else's knowledge about something that you're involved in. But somebody would be embarrassed by that. Are you embarrassed by that? You could be embarrassed. I get a little bit. So you may be embarrassed about something, but you're a little bit embarrassed by something. Alright, let me look at that. Or somebody else is. Somebody else around you may be embarrassed by something that they're doing. Somebody's embarrassed a little bit by something that they're doing. Or something they're involved in. Something you're involved in. Whatever it is. Why do I keep getting this? Hold on, let me do that over. I was getting the King of Wands energy a lot today. Okay, you have the Knight of Cups. It's water sign. So you could be waiting for a water sign energy that's a friend to come in. Or it's Knight of Cups. You want to go towards the Capricorn. You want to go towards the Queen of Swords external. I get to gather information. You want to go to someone to gather information about something that's happening with you directly, or that's happening to someone else externally from you. You trying to get information for that about the Knight of Cups. So you could be embodying Knight of Cups and you're going towards someone. Someone else is coming in. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, whatever it is. Let me do another outcome on that. Right, the Sun, sign of Leo. So something could be going on here. Like this has something to do. I get their success, the success of a Leo, whatever fire sign, or the success of, it has to do with your success, or the success of someone that you're going towards. It has to do with that. That's in the outcome. That's why this is happening. Your success, Queen of Swords success, fire sign success, Capricorn success, Princess of Swords, Libra, Gemini external, Aquarian external, or Libra external. There's a Libra in the future. Something's going on with them. Whatever the reason. Alright, Gemini, let me know how it resonates with you. Be well. Take care. Bye.